Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another tutorial. In fact, this is a live session, so uh, of course, welcome and yet another live session to connect together and listen to your quick queries and conversations, feedbacks, and suggestions, whatsoever you may have for this channel. All I think we are looking forward to is interact with our audience and see how much ever we can assist you and help you beyond the videos so that you have a wonderful experience being a part of this channel. And we look forward to provide beyond the videos at any point of time. So welcome aboard and greetings for the day. Yet another Saturday, and as we look forward to connect with you every Saturday, just because last Saturday I was not available, I could not make it up because there was something very important which we could not deny. So I'm back again, and certainly we are looking forward to see what people have to say about their journey so far, and if they have any queries, any doubts, any clarification regarding the concepts, regarding the certification preparation or tools. Because many people do not know, but I host three channels on YouTube. There's another one which is testing in nutshell, and there's another one which is technical vocabulary, where I certainly look forward to keep sharing my knowledge with tools and context together. So please look forward to keep checking out other two channels also, which will certainly give you a great knowledge. Status update of this week. Of course, we are completing the ISTQB Agile Tester sample paper discussions. We have got one more tutorial remaining from there, which should be completed by Monday. And post that, I'll be taking a break of 1 week because I generally do that so that people can breathe because I keep uploading videos every day. So down the line, from the 9th of November is the date where I'm looking forward to get started with ISTQB Foundation 4.0. That is the latest and greatest what we have on ISTQB Foundation right now. And many people, in fact, many people came back to me, they wrote to me, and in fact, they were asking through the comments that, well, my existing playlist will be helpful for them to prepare for this. And I'm just busy writing the responses that it should be okay to 80%, but 20% change is implemented. So not everything will be covered. So I thought it's time. It's just that Indian Testing Board has not implemented, and we have majority of our audience from India. And just because we didn't want it to mess up with people, we thought of like rolling out the new playlist a little later. But as other countries and other boards have already rolled out the new syllabus, I think it should be good time for us to roll out for catering everyone here, right? So 9th of November, I'm looking forward to get started with our new playlist on ISTQB Foundation 4.0. So all those who are planning to prepare now, it is a good time for you to look forward to the same and get certified. So on the latest and greatest. So of course we'll be starting with a new approach because I've also collected a lot of feedback from our existing playlist. Many people suggested a lot of inputs to make the playlist better. Of course, the content was amazing, which everyone had to say about, but there were a few random recommendations, suggestions that how I can make it more better for them. Of course, not the same person will come back, but it is always an input for the newcomers and new learners that how exactly we can make it better. So we'll have a new approach of this playlist, and thereafter all other playlists we will have the similar kind of approach being followed. So you can certainly look forward to that playlist and let us know what do you think about this new approach and share your feedback. Meanwhile, I think, yeah, these are two major approaches, which or two major updates which we had for you. And another major update is what we have for you is starting November, I'll be working back on my other two channels. It feels really bad to say that I could not upload any video on the other two channels for last 1 year. 1 year because I was hectically packed this entire year, and at least I could make up to this particular channel. It's sometimes that you start with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, and sometimes just because your commitments are so high that you may not be able to maintain all the assets what you started initially. So that's the only problem where I could not keep up and prepare a lot of videos on the other two channel. At least I could maintain one of them, but I think I will have some good time available from November, and I'm looking forward to add more and more videos to my other two channels also. And again, might be those who are new here should be thinking that what other channels are you talking about? So let me just drop those links as well, so that you can also have a look on this. Indeed, they are also they're the most popular channel in their own subjects, because that's the world first recommendation on their subjects, whatever we do there. So I'm really happy that you people have made the channel to that extent that no matter what I do, it becomes one of the world's best recommendation. So this is the channel where I talk about tools and automation. So here you can go to this channel called as Testing in Nutshell, and there's another channel where I talk about the other option that is okay, that's technical vocabulary. And here I talk about the definitions and glossary related to the same. So that's another. So this is technical vocabulary. Okay. So I hope you should have some great interaction learning from the channel. And certainly that should help you to build better understanding about the same. So please look forward to have some content from there as well, which is going to help you to build. So I was talking about these two channels where I'm going to come up with new playlists on interesting tools like Postman, SoapUI, JMeter, and a lot of other open source, including Selenium. So many people have been requesting me from a long time that why don't you have a playlist on Selenium and Cucumber and other things. So I finally, have some time where I can rework on this channel, and look forward to get all that what I can give you to support your preparation and learning on the entire platform. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I had from my side. Looking forward to hear back from you. If you got a question, do not hesitate. This live session is exclusively for answering your Q&A and doubts and clarification regarding the certifications, be it testing tools or whatever. So we look forward to assist you as much as possible. So feel free, drop your queries on the chat, and we shall look forward to assist you as much as possible with your expectations. And meanwhile, I've also decided, kind of like maybe not the next week, but coming in some of the weeks, we would look forward to take comment box as well, where we will ask you that if you have any questions during the week, you can always ask those questions, and we'll start making a short video of maximum 1 minute, right, answering your question. So that would be instant response to your queries at any point of time through a video driven approach rather than typing the message, because sometimes theoretical written content cannot make much sense. So we would help you with that. Okay, so that's there coming in from Himani. Himani says, hello, I'm new to your channel. Can you please, what is that? Can please know the duration of the new playlist? Duration of the new playlist, which playlist are you talking about? The new playlist is not yet created. So the duration is around for the existing playlist of ISTQB Foundation is around 6.5 hours of time, or maybe 7 hours. I never calculated though, but this is what I feel. I have around 7 hours of content, so that should be helpful. Yeah, it's 7 hours of content, but the new one will be longer than that because I believe in giving very detailed content. So it may be longer than that, but that's not yet created. So yeah, 6.5 hours, but it's not a single video. There are 42 videos which covers each and every topic in an independent video. So each video would be longer, around like 10 minutes or 15 minutes max. But it helps you to easily learn it and everything what you need. Okay. Is there anything else, Imani? Just let me know. I'm here to help. Okay, so Yeah, I think that's pretty much. So I thought like these gaps, what I have on this live session is what I want to fill it with comment box because some questions are coming in from comment box and we would like to answer them. And that would be helpful to many others because not everyone has the capability of going to each comment and checking my reply. But a short video would always help anyone to get to know what exactly we were just talking about. So in that case, the short videos would be very helpful for people to get to the quick understanding of any queries and doubts and clarification. So yeah, that's what we are coming up next with. So go ahead. If you got any questions, please let me know. All I'm here is to assist you, respond to your queries, and help you prepare better for the examination. Or you can go ahead and even ask me questions related to any tools which you might be interested in. Is ISTQB 4.0 for other countries also apart from India? Yeah, that's for entire world. So ISTQB is globally recognized certification, and that works. Whatever changes they make, that's for the whole world. It's not limited to India. Okay. So yeah, it goes and applied to all the other countries. In fact, India is going to take almost 1 year to roll out the new syllabus. That means the 4.0 in India will be rolled out in May 2024, whereas other countries have already rolled out 4.0. So it will take a little bit more time. But okay, it's not a restriction. You can take it from anybody. If you want to take on 4.0, you can take it from ISQI or German testing board, right? So you have all the freedom. It's just that the cost will be different. Every country have their own costs, so they will be charging you in, dollars, US dollars, so which could be kind of like little expensive. So you can just cross check the price and accordingly take your call. Sure. This team, you got any question? Just do not hesitate. All we are here to listen to you, your queries, your doubts, your clarification, or even the suggestions, recommendations, good news about success messages. We always strive to listen to them, and of course, none of my weeks go without any kind of comment which says that I passed the examination. So certainly, many, in fact, again, as usual, every week I receive a lot of overwhelming response on their certification results through LinkedIn, through my YouTube channel. So many people have informed me that because of our playlist, they could succeed in the examination. I'm really happy to hear that I could create such playlists that it could help globally people across the world, and they could utilize the material to build their certification and knowledge more better. So thank you so much for letting us know, and congratulations to all of you once again. Of course, I've responded to your comments, but verbally, congratulations once again on your success, and wishing you all the very best for all your future endeavors. Do stay continued with the channel, and we look forward to serve you with more certifications and other testing tutorials. One fine day, probably I'll finish all the certifications on ISTQB, but certainly we will look forward to do something beyond that. Dinesh is here. Good evening, sir. Very good evening, sir. About preparing for chapter 4, I'm lagging that on question solving in 3 minutes, K3 level. Any suggestions, please? See, lagging to solve is all about your knowledge about the technique, right? When you have understood, you know exactly what to do, right? So when you're taking longer, that means you are still confused with the technique. So try to create your shortcuts using the video what I have discussed about, and it will help you understand that what exactly the technique is in more detail, right? So say for example, if I'm stuck in equivalence partitioning, it's, to be frank, very straightforward. You will be provided with the ranges in the question. All you have to put it in a tabular form and pick it up with one test case from each, right? So I don't think it should take anything longer than 30 seconds to convert a theoretically written range into a table. So there's no point dragging it longer. Same way, if I talk about the boundary value analysis, which goes in the similar line, the boundary value analysis is exactly the same thing, that where you would put the ranges from the table and put it, sorry, from the question and put it in the tabular form, right? So your confusion can be about the understanding of the ranges, right? So you just have to read it very carefully, where it says less than, where it says less than or equal to, or where it says greater than, and equal to. If you're just able to read those statements, then all that you need is put it in the tabular form, right? Same way, if I come to the decision table, I think table is already provided to you in the question, so you don't really have to worry about it. All you have to do is put the statement, put the cases back into the table, and pick up the right answer. So it's more of like listen to that video, four videos that is about equivalence partition, boundary value analysis, state transition, and decision table. Once again, it's not that like there are no tips mentioned there, or pick up these questions, pick up the videos from my sample question playlist also. That is where I have discussed how to solve the question, right? So that would also give you some insights that what I said to tackle and come to the conclusion without any effort, right? So both the things would help you, Dinesh, because it may happen. I am pretty much sure it's not that it's just you who is lacking on that. It is common that many people get stuck with the techniques part and they find it little confusing. So I have two options for you. One, watch the videos once again and see that what dots you have missed. Second, watch my playlist on the um, sample question discussion of ISTQB Foundation. And from three sets, A, B, C, pick up only the questions at the K3 level. Okay, equivalence partition, boundary value analysis, and try to see what exactly I have mentioned as the tips and tricks to tackle them down to zero, right? So trust me, that should help you to come to the conclusion on solving it faster, right? So I think that should solve your problem. Let me know if you have anything specific about your confusion on answering it in a shorter time. Alok says, hi. Hello, Alok. Welcome aboard. And team, if you're here, please do support us by dropping a like, because YouTube understands this algorithm. If you drop a like, they understand this video is really making good sense to people and they will promote it further. And if you're new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because your subscription will help us lead to a bigger audience of QA community and help them get the required uh, support for the preparation. So please do so, and drop your courtesy here that you are really happy with the channel, and we look forward to your subscription and a like on the video for sure. So go ahead, team. If you got any more questions, right here, this session is all about you, all about your queries, all about your doubts and clarification. And all we look forward to is answering your queries and supporting you. So please feel free, drop me any questions whatsoever you may have related to software testing, and I must look forward to answer them. And we are not limited to just the Q&A on the ISTQB. If you think you have anything else related to your journey on being a test engineer, or journey of automation testings, etc., tools and related, please feel free to ask me. Okay, there's another one coming in saying that, sir, is there any possibility to, what is that? Make WhatsApp or Telegram group for clearing doubts. Yeah, I think I was thinking of doing so, but I don't know how exactly to maintain that because I'm kind of like pretty stuck with lot of commitment these days and travels due to my work. And the work is, of course, I do a lot of training. So I was not exactly sure that how exactly I can tackle this. But yeah, I think that should be a good suggestion. And I would look forward to see opportunities to build this particular, Telegram group or something. And to be frank, let me tell you, I'm not sure how to use it because I hardly use something more of like Instagram and all, but I just keep sharing random updates. But I'm not so, proficient with the best use of Telegram. But I don't think it should be complicated at all. I should find it simple, but I'll just keep a tap on that. So thank you so much for suggesting here. And WhatsApp group, again, people may have their own privacy and group, but yeah, it's referable. But sometime at points things become really difficult. People sometimes don't want to share their number in public, which could be sometime misused. Given though I know we're talking about professionals, so Telegram group again, I'm not sure what exactly does it work with. Like, does it work with phone number or just a anonymous user or so? So we will look forward to do so, and we'll write it on the wall. Okay, on the wall of our uh, YouTube page, and we'll just create an account and see how exactly things can work. And we will look forward to have a good engagement there for sure. Thank you so much for coming in with your input. And this new year, we are looking for a lot of renovation on this channel for sure. And that renovation invites you to have your suggestions always. So feel free to drop any kind of suggestions anytime, which helps our channel to further help you, right? Because we just don't want to do something which does not help people, right? So we look forward to listen to you and accordingly uh, assist you, right? Thank you so much for letting us know that. Himani says, please take tutorials on Selenium, Cucumber, and Postman based on live projects. I already dropped the link on the chat above. So uh, I have a channel link, okay, where I'm going to do that. So I'm not sure if you were there earlier and you heard me. Uh, Himani, I have another channel where I talk about tools, okay? So, seriously, this other channel is very popular on X-ray. The whole world is marking it as one of the best channel on X-ray. So yeah, can't say anything beyond. So this channel is what I want you to refer, and I'm coming up with these playlists one by one in our coming month. Okay, I'm starting this November because it's time when we have less commitments. And this is the channel link for your information, Himani. Please subscribe there, and you will be having some good updates coming in pretty soon. That is right from the next month. And I think my first few modules will be these modules itself, like Postman, Cucumber, and Selenium. And then I'll go into more deep dive like JMeter, SOAP UI, and Playwright, and other thing, TypeScripts and all. So a lot of things will be there, which I'm planning to do. So yeah, you can look forward to that. Dinesh says, thanks. You're welcome. Shalini, hello, sir. I'm preparing to write exam on ISTQB Foundation Level 4.0 in November 2023. Does the existing playlist is sufficient? I would not say, but I would also like to say here, because there is some change. Around 20 to 30% content has changed between 3.1 and 4.0. But let me tell you that many people said that playlist was enough to pass the examination of 4.0 also. I was not sure how exactly they made it, but as 70% is exactly the same, I may suggest you partially that you can still go through the playlist, but that's not the playlist only for 4.0. Okay, so you will have some additional topics also which you can refer from syllabus, but as 70% content and logic and everything remains pretty much the same. So I think you understand what I mean. So you can always learn from the existing playlist, but top up, don't ignore that, because I'm yet to create. I'm starting November 9th the 4.0, but I see you are writing in November itself, so I don't think you will have all the videos by then. So just do that management for time being, and I would love to do the rest for other people for sure. It's just that like I cannot make all the tutorials in a day, so it will take some time. Alok says, "Sir, please send me your official LinkedIn group." Uh Again, I never thought of all these things, but good. I'm coming up with your inputs and trying to understand that. I, however, have a face LinkedIn page and profile, but I don't have a group as such. So I think time for me to work on my digital marketing and digital assets to be created. So I will certainly do the same. Okay, because I now see that people are looking forward to these. So right now I just have my profile ID mentioned here. Okay, so you can connect with me so that you can, when I mention the group details and invite people, you can join it. Okay, and this is all going to happen in November, right? So I always retain all the chats offline so that I can read them later also. Like suggestions and all should not be lost. So I keep a track of all that. Sure, Alok, we will look forward to even create a LinkedIn group or Telegram groups and all places so that we can have the biggest group of audience where we can help them. Okay. Thank you so much for input again. And he says, in all countries, the sun rises each day, but on YouTube, unfortunately, it rises only on one day of a week for 1 hour, and we should find a solution to that. How are you, my good friend? I'm doing fantastic, Anish, and thank you so much for this wonderful, statement and line what you have written about me. But yeah, I think that's another suggestion which I can take. We have to solve this problem that how a sun can rise every single day. So we'll also do something about it because as we are growing with audience, we have to meet their desired expectations. So as we say, like when your audience grows, your fan base grows, your expectations and your requirements also grows in parallel. And the creator, the person who is creating the videos and supporting the people should also do beyond the limits to certainly meet the needs of the people. And however, we are all QA, so testing guys are supposed to meet the requirements. So it's the most important thing for anyone to meet the desired requirements as a QA. So we will. So we will look forward to see something about that as well. We look forward to have probably 30 minutes, but yes, every weekday or we look forward to have a. In fact, I did a poll earlier, kind of like 3 to 4 months back, and many people said no, weekend is fine because weekdays we'll be at work, or if you do it in the evening, we will be traveling back home after office, so we will not be able to take up the live sessions. Though it is a good idea that you are trying to do something for us, so I that's the reason I did not pick it up. But I like the way you always join the session. And Anish also says, currently I'm working on mobile non-functional test plan and writing the test cases to be executed. And the credit goes to your slides. Thank you a lot for great effort. Keep going, champ. Thank you so much, Anish. And I'm really happy once again that my content was helpful in helping you build some good test plan. For everybody's kind information, we do have a playlist on mobile testing also. So if you are someone who's working on this, it's not that we only do ISTQB Foundation. We have a lot of playlists. Adiata says, dear sir, I think you can remember me. I'm Madhu Sanka. Oh, hey, 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 hello, 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 hello. I don't forget some names. In fact, all the names which I see them properly. So, okay, you just have it as RDA task. Sometimes we just can't figure it out. So, I certainly remember you. You recently passed your examination with ISTQB Foundation, and you mentioned about your journey as a tester on LinkedIn. I read your entire post. I'm really happy to see you here. And yeah, your team is looking forward to 4.0, and certainly many people. I think I'm getting still a lot of comments on this post that I'm coming up with 4.0. So, Madhu, I'm really happy to see you here. Indeed, I'm also looking forward to, plan some meetups in different cities of India and international destinations. But again, the same problem. I have not planned yet how these events will go. Should I, go and catch up with some event organizers to schedule these and do the required, distribution of the email marketing and all? Because when we want to catch up, the people should be available. and how these things will go. I was never into marketing, right? So however, like we believe in organic. If your content is good, people will love it and they will come to you. Okay, you don't really have to endorse things, you don't have to promote things, you don't have to spend money on marketing. And that's the reason I think we still could not reach the whole world. Okay, though our channel is world's best, but limited to only those users who could find us, but not everyone in the world, and they're still looking for it. So I think it's time for me to do that work, that bit of effort to reach out the people, not on this platform but personally, so that I can do events. And there are many people who are ready to participate and collaborate, that we will be here in our country or our city where we will help you organize things and do it. So I have invitation from many places, like you know Nairobi, South Africa, which is like Johannesburg, and I think sure for Sri Lanka, I have got many people there who would be looking forward to. So I will certainly, please stay tuned, team. I would always request you, please stay tuned on my LinkedIn, because if I'm planning anything, I'll always post it on LinkedIn, and same way on my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, just for that update, please subscribe it, because if you don't subscribe, you will never get the notifications when I post anything, not the videos, even the normal post. So I generally share that where I'm coming, which country I'm coming. And a lot of people regret sometimes, saying that, oh my God, you were here and I could not meet you. So please just follow on that, like LinkedIn and YouTube. Make sure that you get all the updates. So yes, Madhu, I certainly remember you. And I will certainly hope you will start the ISTQB Foundation. Of course, I'm starting exactly on 9th of November. And from then on, you will have daily tutorials on ISTQB Foundation. Also, you got 35 marks out of 40. Yep, I do remember. Alok says, sir, what is the validity of ISTQB CTL certificate? Currently, it is lifetime. Okay. Earlier, like 10 years ago, it was 2 years. So every 2 years, you were supposed to write the examination. But now it is lifetime. So you don't have to write it again. Shalini says, okay, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Alok says, thank you, sir. You're welcome as well. Himani, is it enough to go through your playlist, or should we practice any extra sample test? You can practice extra sample test, and for that, I'll give you the link to that. So that link is right here. Okay, Himani. So you can practice the mocks from here. These are in the form of assessment itself, and you can take up the assessment, and at the end, you will get to know your result as well. Plus, at the same time, you will get to know what questions were right and what was the right justification for it. So you can review your examination. So we just don't do things. If we do things, we do it better. Otherwise, we don't do it. That's another one reason why I did not just pick up multiple platforms. See, one big reason was that I was just not a YouTuber. Okay, because many people who come on this platform, they spend their entire day building up the platform, building up the content, and many other things. It was just a kind of courtesy for the people of my community, that is QA community, as an extra thing what I was doing every day. Okay, because I am already having a lot of work to do, but just many people requested that you teach so well, why don't you make some videos and publish on YouTube? That's the reason I do have 15 years of experience, but I started my challenge just 4 years ago, right? And in 4 years, we have achieved a great height, to be frank, and thanks to you. So that's the reason I did not spread my wings, as I told you, right? The reason is I hardly manage some time to make a video every day, which is 5 to 10 minutes, and no editing, no nourishing, nothing. As I record it in single go, one shot, there's no cut and no, takes, multiple takes. One single shot, I'll record the video and then publish it. That was my job till date. I don't take any multiple cuts and no multiple takes. So I just record it, whatever it is, I'll just record and publish it. But now I think people are as they demanding. I must have to take it up seriously. And given that your love and care is increasing, I must look forward to accommodate your request as well. So I would try to cut short on other commitments of my work and try to take this more, seriously in terms of helping you all. Right? I think I would need your humble support. Please do subscribe to the channel so that we can see how many people are really loving us and what they expect from us. Right? So certainly we'll look forward to do that uh, and add more value. So Himani, that's the link where you can practice the mock papers. And certainly we recommend you to go through the playlist and the syllabus copy. Do not excuse the syllabus copy. You can find it from istqb.org. Go to the official website, download the PDF, and side by side, as you go through the playlist, please cross check or read the syllabus also. Okay, we don't want you to miss anything, right? So that would help you to understand better. Anju Nayak, sir, whether the questions for ISTQB exam are at application level? No, they are very generic and theoretical context only. So they talk only about the concepts, but they don't have any kind of practicality involved. So they will not talk about anything on the application. They would only talk things about what is the fundamentals. Okay. So questions are not related to application. Yassine, if you are not yet drop a like, please do so, because YouTube understands it that way, that this video is doing better and they can spread the word to the rest of the world. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. We would love to have your support in order to make it bigger and reach bigger audience in the world. And that's how your YouTube works. Okay. I don't need it, but of course, without your subscription, how can we reach out to the rest of the world? Okay, what's next? Alok says, sir, what is the procedure to become QA manager at 5 years of QA experience? Is it enough to complete all CTL certificate exam or some more experience required for the QA manager profile? See, I will tell you my own story. Okay. I cleared my all three advanced level at similar to your age, like 5 to 6 years of industry experience. And trust me, I started getting calls also. And when I started getting calls about the test manager, they literally liked my profile. I went through the interview, and they even, agreed that this person can be a good manager for us. But sometimes the numbers are really important. Okay, numbers are very important. They did not hire me just because I didn't have a double-digit experience. Yes. Why? Not because I was not qualified, not because they didn't wanted to hire me, just because the people who will be reporting you are older than you. And that's one of the glitch in the corporate world. A company would never expect a 12-year experienced test engineer or senior test engineer or test lead to come and report to you, which is 5 years of experience, because you have not seen the world, how much he has or she has seen. So it would be a big conflict in the organization. People will start putting papers when they hire you as a test manager rather than someone experienced. So it's just not the matter of getting certified, because people may obtain. I'm not claiming that you are young enough to pass that exam. No, given that you can be extraordinary, you can always pass the examination in 5 years of experience. All the three, that's not a big deal because your mindset is different from others. You can always grab things easily, right? And you can even understand how things work in reality. But an organization would never look forward to hire you as a test manager. Why? Because they need a double digit number. Because there are many people who are going to report you, or there are many people who are going to consult with you, and a senior person will never consult with you. Why? Because it's an ego, right? A common positive ego. That if I'm 15 years old with the experience, and you with 5 years of experience, and I'm asked to go and check something with you, I would feel a little egoistic at point that why should I talk to Alok? He's just like 10 years younger than me. 10 years is a decade. Things turn around. So I think, you understood what I meant here, that you can get certified. There are no restrictions for that, but you will not get opportunities to become a QA manager. Okay. At least 7 to 8 years is what I would suggest. And after 8 years, you will have openings and opportunities where they can hire you. Okay. Not 2 digit always, but 8 year onwards, they start looking for QA managers, at least from a perspective of managing the whole project. That testing perspective, you are the lead. So they will not give you as such a test manager position. Let me tell you, test manager, as per the certification, is organization level position. Okay, organization level position. But they can still offer you a test lead position, which would help you to manage a team. So that is okay. You can very well do that. Okay. So please look forward to so. But getting certified is always welcome, bro. We don't look forward to say anyone that no, this is not the time to take up these certifications, or we don't look forward to demotivate anyone, because I myself got certified. Yeah, quite young, 2016. So it was 5.5 years of experience. Thank you. Anju says, okay, sir, thank you. You're welcome. Amirul says, very good information. Thank you so much. Dinesh, very true. Hello, understood, sir. So, see, again, whenever opportunity comes, I look forward to share my experience because there is no point talking about something which you have heard, right? And you don't want to share that without verifying yourself. So, whenever it comes, of course, my journey is, to be frank, very incredible. I'm not promoting myself. But why I'm calling it as incredible? Because I've not worked with just two or three companies in my past career. Being an instructor, being a consultant, you work with every company, but on a shorter duration, but you get the pulse check. You get to know what is the architecture, what's happening inside the company, what people are saying about the company, everything in 3 to 5 days of session. So you get to work with n number of companies and live n number of cultures, right? So I only talk, remember one thing, I only talk about those things which has happened with me in past and has been validated. Because there's no point listening to something and say, I heard somewhere and this is what is right. No, I cannot make a statement whether it is right or wrong until unless I've validated myself. Don't forget, we are a QA. We don't believe on anyone else. So we always should test it ourselves. And then based on what you have experienced, you can suggest people that does it work or not. So trust me, I lost three opportunities, two for test director in Europe and one for test manager in India when I was having 6 years of experience, 6 to 7. And that's where I understood that my experience does matter with the certification to qualify for any particular position. Indeed, the European company, one of the European companies said that clearly that, boss, we thought you must be 15 or 16 years of experience to get certified with this. I said, yeah, looks like, but you can still hire me. Come on, people with white hairs will be reporting you. How can you believe to be their test director? I said, yeah, makes sense. So, you do get some good opportunities, but just because the organization's hierarchy, you may be denied. So please, let's not, have such expectations. It does not work in the real world. Okay? Chanchad. It does not work in real world. Okay, so good team. Please let me know if you have anything else. We got another 18 minutes to go from this live session, and we would like to give you the best possible. Again, a humble request just to stay updated. We are coming up with great renovation on this channel, and from my side, I'm gonna give you more time from different perspective to help build better audience. So please feel free to subscribe to the channel because that's where you will get the updates, or follow me on LinkedIn. I dropped you the LinkedIn credentials link already on the chat. So please, get connected with me because these are the two places where I'm very proactive and I share all the updates, what I have or whatever I plan for, even including my travel trips because many people would like to catch up with me and that's where they find out. So please do, follow there so that you can get the updates and you can look forward to catch up with me. Do your team got any more questions? I'm here to assist you, respond to you, and serve you with whatever best I can. So a lot of new things which people are suggesting, and of course we are building a playlist on Postman and other tools related to automation also, but on my other channel because I don't want to disturb my audience here. The moment I start publishing tools tutorial, right, ISTQB people will get distracted thinking that has he just changed the motto of this channel. So I never wanted to disturb them. That's why I created another channel called as Testing in Nutshell. And Testing in Nutshell is again, world's best channel on whatever we teach. So I think you have good options to look forward to that. Himani, I will plan to prepare from your upcoming playlist and write exam in January. Okay, thank you so much for that. I think that would do very well, and that's really good because I certainly look forward to give people the best knowledge possible so that they don't get stuck, right? And they have the right support available. So If you are going to write it in January, then of course you will have the tutorials by then. Sure, that's good to know. Thank you. Jishan says, hello, sir. I'm Jishan living in Portugal. I want to start career as tester. I have been learning ISTQB foundation level by your playlist and by Udemy. Kindly suggest me tips. How can I start my career as tester? So, Jishan, first of all, you need to get certified with the same. That means have a certification in your portfolio, and that would make your job easier to get into the job hunting. And second is just don't learn things for learning it or getting certified. Try to correlate that how things happen in the real world, right? You may probably even need a supporting tool. Right? I would suggest that if you can learn some fundamentals, not an advance, but a fundamental of automation testing, probably using Selenium. Okay, Selenium is an open source. That's the reason I suggested to many audience, because at least they don't have to get into uh, a commercial license based tool or sort of thing. And second is majority of the company today are preferring Selenium as well, because they are using it. So you will have more number of opportunities compared to other tool. Even if they are licensed, they don't use, or many companies use open source. So you will have more opportunities thrown at you to grab. So I would suggest that while you are getting certified, you're learning the fundamentals, trying to apply back uh, in your learning. At the same time, try looking forward to learn about Selenium a bit, the basics at least, so that if somebody says, hey, you want to become a tester, then what do you know? So you just can't tell that I'm ISTQB certified and I know some fundamental definitions. People look for practical guys, right? And practical is automation today. That means we are looking for manual testers, but at the same time, we do ask you that do you have some hands-on understanding on automation? Because down the line, if we have any project related to automation, then I don't have to rehire people. I can reuse you or I can allocate you. So they always prefer people with automation, even if they want you to do manual testing. Why? Because they want you to hire once forever, right? So I would strongly suggest that not only ISTV Foundation, that's always your catch, which will help you to, get your spotlight on the profile. But adding automation to your skill would be a really wonderful thing, which will make your profile more stronger and better visible to recruiters. Trust me. Okay. So that's how you can get started as a tester. And initially, certainly you will be only given with manual testing, not on the day one you will start with automation. Even if you say you know automation, they will always start with manual testing. So that's more important. You should know how to write test cases. You should know how to write a defect report, right? How to collaborate with the team, like developers. So that's what I said, right? Just don't learn theoretical things. Try to apply it in the real world that, okay, this is what he means. This is what they're trying to say. This is how it's going to fit into a real practice, right? And then say that same thing in the interview. That, oh, you're talking about static testing. I know what exactly it is. It helps you identify the defects related to work products, right? Documentations, so that I can find them early and it is cheaper to fix. Why? Because I'm just talking about a document right now, not about a product. So just, look at this answer, right? I could have just said static testing is all about reviewing work product. Over. But I said 3 to 4 lines talking about multiple things. The interviewer will feel happy about it, right? They would always feel, this guy is just not one, learner like bookworm who just read something and came back to interview. This guy knows where exactly it fits and how does it benefit the process and the people, the project and product. So just try to, build up your knowledge according to that. And then let any interview reject you, we will talk. Okay. If you follow this kind of understanding and presentation of yourself, trust me, you will have very good shots on the very first interviews. So people will look forward to such energetic people who just don't talk about one line definitions. They give you more, because that shows your creativity, that shows your innovation, and that shows your energy level, that how much you are interested in that particular portfolio. Okay. So all the very best, well, Jishan, and good to see you in testing soon. Great, team. If you got one, I'm here to answer. Let that question be anything. None of the question is stupid, silly, or whatever. All we look forward to listen to your query, concern, and assist you as much as possible. Go ahead, drop your queries if you have one, because All this live session is to answer your queries. And don't forget to drop thumbs up if you have one, of course, because we want YouTube to know that we are doing something good for people and they can spread the word to the rest of the world. That's how the algorithm works. They don't listen to me what I'm talking about. They just understand how many people are happy with it. Subhashri, kindly suggest the best course details for ISTQB certification to complete. Best course details on this channel? I think I have a playlist, which is somehow the world's best playlist. And you can watch out for that. Okay. So that's on this channel itself. So let me just pick up the playlist link. Okay, by the way, I'm just kidding. You are on the world's best place on IS for ISTQB preparation. Okay. I'm not sure if you've been to Google or not, but if you go on Google, so this is the link. Please follow this playlist and you can understand everything about what you need to get certified with ISTQB foundation level. Okay, Subhashri? And do let me know while you go through if you have any questions, any doubts. We connect every Saturday here to answer the questions what people may have. And yeah, all the very best with your preparation. You're welcome. Jishan says, thank you, sir. You are best. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. It's just that I'm not the best, but thank you for your compliment. Yeah, yet to do a lot for people. And I think over a period of time, I'm looking forward to retire and take this responsibility as a full time responsibility. But yeah, before that, I need to even earn my living, right? So there's always a period where you have energy, where you have enthusiasm to do a lot of work and make your journey very incredible, so that when you look forward to sit down and do something else, you don't have anything to regret. And that's what I'm trying to do. At this point of time, I'm trying to build as much knowledge as possible that tomorrow when I start talking about it, people will not have to go anywhere else. They will just have to come and ask me or just have to come and listen to my videos and they will get all their answers whatsoever they need. So that's the plan, right? So yeah, down the line, I would look forward to dedicate more time, but not pretty soon, maybe 5 to 6 years from now. But yeah, right now, I can do whatever I can. So sure, looking forward to become the best. Corate says, is there a certification outside of the ISTQB roadmap that would complement an ISTQB certification? There are, okay. I won't lie because I'm not a promoter of ISTQB or I'm doing any kind of endorsement of ISTQB. There are other bodies like we have QAE, okay, QAE certifications and CAST. But the only problem why they are not popular like ISTQB is because they have loopholes. Okay. The loopholes is, well, they don't have enough material, enough sample papers, or even sometimes you can get certificate without writing the exam also. And you can understand the examination which can be passed without writing it yourself doesn't have credibility and value in the market. So that's the reason people stopped valuing or looking for these certifications in the market. So nobody will ask you that, hey, do you have a CAST certification of testing? CAST, CAST. And do you have a certification from QAE? Nobody will ask you that. But everyone will ask you, do you have an ISTQB certification? So it totally makes sense that why the competitors and other certifications are not so valuable in the market compared to ISTQB. Okay, so correct. I think that answers your question. So we do have, but they are not so valuable as that of ISTQB. Alok says, sir, can you please prepare some practice tests for ISTQB, CTL test, analyst, technical test, analyst test? That's very difficult, sir. It consumes a lot of time, let me tell you. Okay, because to be creating a scenario-based paper of 60 questions is not an easy job. And especially someone like me who has a time crunch, can certainly not do that. Okay, because for foundation, I understand we can create a 40 straightforward questions. Probably in a month's time, I can always do that. But coming up with an advanced sample paper is very difficult because it has to be as per the syllabus, and at the same time it has to be as per the structure of the examination. I just can't create a random paper which does not help you. So I never get indulged into any such activity which is against the protocols or does not talk about what ISTQB wants. Or else even I can create 1,500 questions on ISTQB Foundation and none of them are valid, like online portals. Okay, there are 22 blogs, 22 websites on internet which claims that they have more than 2,000 questions on ISTQB Foundation, but 90% questions are wrong. Okay, or they don't have the right answers. So I understand your point. That was the reason, right? Why they don't have mock papers or 1,000, 2,000 questions for advanced level? Because they cannot create random questions. It takes effort. So that's the reason nobody has mock papers for the advanced level, including me. So we rather tell people that it's a concept based certification. So believe or learn and be confident with the concept. The better you know the concept, you will succeed. Trust me, you don't need mock paper. This is not dumps. Okay, these are not dumps because ISTQB has never released any of their past year papers into the market. So they don't have dumps at all, right? It's all about the more you know about the syllabus, the better your answers and examination will be. So I may not promise you anything, but yeah, at this point, I would say that is just not easy to create. So you will have one mock paper to get some insights, and that would be enough. Okay, everyone is doing the same thing right now. But down the line, we will see if we can create something and certainly publish. But right now, for the next few months, I cannot promise you anything. Okay. Coed says thank you. I meant having an ISTQB cert and maybe a cyber security or AWS. Okay. Sorry, I took your question the other way around. Is there certificate outside of the ISTQB roadmap? See, outside ISTQB roadmap means all the certifications in the roadmap, right? So that's the reason I went outside ISTQB. So, okay, I get your point, but now I read it with a different thought process that any other complementing certifications. Yes, certainly. See, you can look forward to the cloud certifications or such platform like AWS or Salesforce. These are trending topics. Why trending topics? Because most of the organizations are looking forward to migrate to cloud or they're building up applications on cloud. So AWS, Salesforce are the two major things which you can blindly opt for. I repeat, AWS or Salesforce are the two major trending topics, and you can pick any one of them to target your future career on certifications as well. The second important thing is security. As you mentioned, you can always choose about that, but that will take you in a total different direction. It will be indeed not a functional domain. It will be completely a technical, non-functional domain, right? So you have to choose that where you want to head yourself as in your career, right? You want to continue in functional testing or you want to stretch your wings over the non-functional because non-functional is not going to be as easy as functional. It needs you to understand what is design, what is coding, and then what is testing, plus the context of security. Okay, so just letting you know that you can always spread your wings over that side, but you have to make a decision that you don't want to come back to functional. And yeah, that's a good paying domain for sure, and high in demand because we have very limited people working in such domains. But then security on top of something can be always done, like security of what? Clouds, networks, or applications. So, I hope you understand that so you can correlate. So you can always complement with additional certifications of ISTQB. On top of it, you can go for cloud, so AWS or Salesforce, and security will be a totally different domain. So just take a call if you really want to move your career towards security. Then even ISTQB will have security tester certification where you can get started with, and then you can do a domain specific certification like white hat hacker and sort of thing. So that's what you need. So you can get even those certifications done. Okay, I hope that answers your question now. Himani says, should I learn any certification course from Udemy also, or your playlists are absolutely enough? I'm talking from the heart of at least 50,000 people who said that I wasted my money on YouTube, but I found better content for free on YouTube. Okay. And this is not, I'm not saying it. These are, saying the feedback what I received from the people. Okay. So again, I don't know which course they're talking about on Udemy, but this is what their feedback was, and it is on the channel. If you spend a little time, maybe 10-20 minutes, going through my comments on the ISTQB Foundation playlist, you would find all these comments. Okay, people have clearly mentioned that I wasted my money attending or buying a Udemy course, but later when I realized this was available for free and this was better than that paid course. So I don't think, again, I cannot just tell upfront that no, my course is the best. So that's why I'm saying it like this. But one way, people have found it. So I will not say it at all. I'm just saying what people had to say about this course. So I don't recommend you that you would have to pay for any other additional courses, because 5 million people, right? Certainly cannot be wrong. Okay. I don't have 5 million subscribers. I mean, the number of views. As per latest YouTube analytics, it says that 90% people don't subscribe the channel because they don't want notifications. And same with me. I have 5.5 million views on my channel. And of course, one person can view only one time, right? So you can understand I have around 33,000 subscribers. So it's just that. So, but trust me, you have a lot of comments which will justify this point. So I don't want to put you in dark. So it's just that don't waste your money. This is the world's best playlist. You don't need anything other than this. Okay. In fact, the leaders of Udemy are trying to talk to me, okay, to put down my course from YouTube. We just don't share it with you because I'm ruining everybody's income as well, right? From Udemy. So I even got some emails that, hey, how can you do that? How can you give us such a quality content at free of cost? Because quality contents are supposed to be paid for. So we are doing, Udemy courses, and we are charging money for that, and you are giving same quality or better quality content without any cost on YouTube. So I've received even those emails, but I just don't respond, ignore them, because they cannot do anything beyond that. They can only write an email to me. That's it. So I would not suggest, Imani, that you go and waste your money there. There are several people across the world, not only Indians, many people from different countries have said that they wasted their money going on YouTube, Udemy. And I'm not misdirecting you that you should learn from my content. You cross check yourself, okay? Cross check yourself the comments that what people had to say about our video, and then take a call. I'm no one to save your money or no one to waste your money. Take your own call. I can only suggest. So, Imani, thank you so much. And yeah, we just didn't keep a track on the time, but always, when there is a question, I always look forward to close that, and then we wind up our show. So thank you so much, team, for being here. Indeed, there are many listeners as they join here just to listen to the conversation, because they always mention that it is always a good takeaway from the discussions what we have here. So I would like to thank each and every one of you, those who could join to the live session and make it successful, because of course without your participation, without your questions, this live session is just nothing. Okay. Me alone sitting idle does not make any sense here. So thank you so much for participating in and sharing your context and sharing your inputs and your queries to make this another live successful session. So as usual, that's all from this particular live session team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session team, and happy learning. Take care. See you soon next weekend. We connect every Saturday, as you all know. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Happy weekend. Bye bye.